welcome to Tribune. At ako po si Aizen. Sobrang honored ako today. Yung emotions ko, grabe nandun, no? Dahil kasama natin ngayon ang isa sa... Ito lagi kong intro sa'yo. One of the most ridiculously, inhumanly handsome men in the country. Please welcome Mr. Ian Veneracion! Hi!
Wow! Ridiculously!
Audience, no?
Inhumanly?
Fresh. Ian.
Grabe naman yung intro mo sa akin. Para namang nakaka-pressure naman yun.
Oo, ganun talaga. Siyempre pag ganyan, ganun dapat ang intro. Kamusta ka?
I'm good. I've been busy. I've been very fortunate to be busy with work. And yun nga, meron akong may sitcom, Oh My Dad, sa TV5 every Saturday. Actually, Sabado night is my night because may Oh My Dad and then meron B&B sa WeTV, iFlix. And then, yun, I'm promoting yung concert namin ni Ogie, March 26.
Yes! Kilabotitos. Virtually yours, Kilabotitos. Oh. Yep. Mamaya, pupuntahan natin yung concert. Since ngayon, pandemic, and nakakaloka yung alarming increase of cases ngayon, how are you coping ngayon sa pandemic? Of course, you have your work, pero kamusta ba? How are you coping?
Kasi ako nung nag-start pa lang yung pandemic doon, hindi talaga ako lumalabas ng bahay at all. And I'm sobrang hilig ako sa outdoors eh.
Yes.
So parang change ng mindset talaga. Hindi ako makapag-motor, hindi ako makalipad, hindi ako makasailing, hindi ako wala akong pwedeng gawin. So yun nga, pero it's in-enjoy ko na lang din kasi that's my time to catch up on my reading. Movies, painting, sketching, and do everything na pwedeng gawin sa bahay na usually wala naman tayong time gawin sa bahay. And ang dali naman nakapag-adjust. And then pag may work naman, for example, yung ginagawa namin, punta kami sa bubble, tested lahat, tapos pag nag-shoot kami, sabi mong 2 weeks, for example, nagte-test ulit lahat kami bago umuwi sa mga bahay namin. So far, I mean, awa ng Diyos, wala namang nag-ano pa sa...
Never nagkaroon ng any symptoms all throughout. Great.
Even the people I've worked with, lahat kami bago umuwi sa bahay, lahat negative yung ganyan. So, okay naman. So, I think it's just really important to be conscious of the safety protocols. Yeah.
Ayan. Ano yung challenges na naranasan mo as an artist? Kasi syempre bigla tayong nag-shift eh. Yung biglang shift ng mga lock-in tapings, yan. Ano yung mga advantages nun and challenges yung ganong klase ng setup?
Ako, dumagdag yung mga bagay na i-consider ko kasi dati, pag may pinitch na role sa akin, for example, usually, ang tinitignan ko lang, maganda yung script, gusto ko yung character, ganito, ganyan. Pero because of the situation now, sobrang importante yung sinong director ko, sinong kasama ko. Alam mo yun? Kasi parang magiging pamilya kayo eh. So,
it has to be worth it.
Yes, and kunwari, magla-lock-in kayo. Saan tayo magla-lock-in? Kasi kung yung lugar na kulob na hindi, alam mo yun, na hindi mo type, parang hindi ko kaya dyan for more than 10 days. Mababaliw ako, wag na lang. Yung ganun. Pero so far, yun, yung mga locations namin, like the one I did with Isa, nasa kami, Hacienda Isabel, what a wonderful, it's a really nice place, maganda yung klima, and yun nga, nakatira kami, tapos nandyan yung set namin sa tabi lang namin. And ganun din yung Oh My Dad naman, sa Fontana kami, isang buong kalye. Parang sinara na namin yung kalye kasi nandun yung villas namin, nandun yung set namin. So, yun nga, mapuno, pwede ka maarawan, pwede ka mag-jogging, mag-walking, pero nasa loob lang. Yeah, nature pa rin. Pero yun yung mga things na yun nga, we consider now na dati hindi naman kasama sa kino-consider.
Could you take me further into what happens inside a lock-in taping? Kasi hindi lahat ng lumalabas na balita maganda about lock-in taping. Sabi mga ibang medyo overboard. But kapag ka lock-in taping, kunwari, your scenes are done, your tapings for the day are done, pwede pa ba kayong like magkwentuhan or you're immediately sent to your rooms and kailangan magpahinga na because even if you all tested negative, kailangan very limited pa rin yung socialization?
It's limited pa rin, pero in a sense, for example, I think the people who have a high risk are actors kasi kami nagtatanggal ng mask and face shield, of course, when we do a scene. And then sometimes mayroon kang kissing scene or meron kayong intimate scene or alam mo yung magkakaano kayo, interact kayo. Whereas the crew, the staff, the whole time, cameramen, the whole time nakasuot sila ng mask and face shield, ganyan. So parang you want to limit it there. Kunwari, sa eksena, kami yung magkakasama. After the scene, after the kung we live in the same villa and kami man naman magkakasama, that's fine kasi contained pa rin. Pero kami, we have to limit ourselves na yun nga, dun sa staff naman na hindi, kunwari, mga hindi namin kasama sa bahay namin, sa villa, siyempre, ina-avoid mo pa rin ng close contact with each other. Pero that's why it's so important na mababait at kasundo mo yung mga kasama mo. Kasi kung hindi...
Kasi for 2 weeks, sawaan ng mukha.
Kasi kung hindi, hassle yun. Di ba? So, yun.
So far, everything was smooth naman. In all of your lock-ins, wala namang any negative na nangyari. Okay naman.
No, everything, it was really pleasant. And I love the people I worked with, both doon sa Oh My Dad and B&B. Ang saya lang, ang saya. Wala kami ginawa kundi kumain. Ako, may dala akong piano, gitara, ukulele sa villa ko. So, yun, sabay-sabay kami nagdi-dinner, nagla-lunch kasi magkakasama ng mga sa villa. And then, katabing villa lang namin yung mga girls naman. Kami, mga boys, sila Tito Ariel Loreta, sila Jerry Acaw. So, yun, kahit na 3 a.m. Oy, magluluto ako ng longganisa, sino may gusto? Ganun.
Wow!
Ganun lang kami. Kanya-kanyang lutuan. Minsan, yung isa dyan, may dalang Korean na spread. Na yun, yung mga ganun. So, masaya siya eh. Tsaka, it's definitely a good excuse to get out of the house, which I'm happy about.
So, parang nakaalis ka from one isolation to another, diba? From one kulong area to
another. Pero yun nga, as long as both are pleasant, parang refreshing lang din kasi at least iba. Pero, yun nga, basta pleasant din naman.
Oo. Diba, yun naman sa buhay actor. But kasi, meron ding mga singers. So, you're also a performer, you're also a singer, a musician. Iba naman yung setup ng naging biglang almost digital platform lahat ngayong pandemic. Actually, even pre-pandemic, we're gearing towards all digital na. But pandemic really forced us to be fully digital. So, ano yung advantages naman ng digital platform, specifically yung mga live scenes na naging digital concerts sa mga musicians? Kasi supposed to be, di ba, Kilabotitos should be live. Kumbaga para sa pag-open ng economy, it should be live. But it turned out na ginawa na lang din siyang digital for everybody's safety. So may advantage ba yun or at least disadvantages din in a way?
Well, nung initially, yung Kilabotitos, it was supposed to be a live concert. And then, nag-rehearse na kami, nag-promote na kami and everything. We were so ready for the show. Ayan, the whole band, naka-ready na. Tapos, yun nga, biglang nag-pandemic. And nanghihinayang kami na wala na yun, na walang makakapanood and stuff. So, eventually, yun nga, nag-decide na si Ogie ang nag-produce nito eh. Nagawin ng virtual na concert. Which I think is yun nga, tama ka eh, papunta tayo talaga doon. Pero ngayon, we are forced to just take the risk and see what happens. Pero ang advantage niya, wala na tayong, unang-una, advantage ng mga tao, mas mura. Mas mura pag nanood ka ngayon virtually kesa sa bibili ka ng ticket to watch in person, di ba? For example, a normal ticket, sabi mo ng 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, depende sa kung ano bibilin mo.
So may adjustment din pala sa price. Mas mura siya.
Ngayon, pag manood ka ng, for example, the Kilabotitos, you have 2 options. You have 800 pesos and you have 1, 2 na may kasamang parang documentary ng in the making ng behind the scenes. So mas mura sa mga tao yun. Ang advantage naman doon sa producer also is wala nang seating capacity. Dati you're limited by the seating capacity. But now, yun nga, you can offer it not just here in the Philippines, like what we're doing now, this is worldwide. So it's available for people to watch, for people from Dubai, from West Coast of the United States, East Coast, Europe, kung saan man sila, Japan, Singapore, pwede sila manood ng virtual concert sa mababang presyo. At the same time, if you put it, kunwari, nanood ka, tapos naka-smart TV ka, for example, edi, yung kayo, mag-asawa, buong pamilya, pinapanood nyo, pero it's just one ticket, di ba? So, ang laking bagay na, ang laking difference. Pagdating naman sa performance, usually when you perform for a live audience, that's where you get your energy from, di ba?
Yeah, the vibe.
Oh, the vibe. And, you know, yung nakikita mo na pag nag-enjoy sila, lalo kang ginaganahan and stuff like that. But, yun ang wala ngayon. So, yun ang nakakamiss. And ako, my love language is touch. I really hug people. I like, touchy ako eh. That's my way to connect with people. And in all my concerts, hindi ko matitiis na hindi ako bababa to hug the titas, the
I remember that. I remember, yes. So,
in Music Museum, you were there?
Yes,
there. So that's my way of connecting with people, and not for their enjoyment, for my enjoyment. I actually enjoy hugging people, diba? So yun ang namimiss ko. But the advantage naman of being na walang audience, it's ang casual namin. Like kami ni Ogie nung tinape namin to, dahil walang tao.
Does it seem like parang like an ordinary jamming lang, parang gano'n? So it's more relaxed.
Para kayo nagre-rehearse. So mas nakakapaglaro ka, mas nakaka-eksperimento ka kasi although may cameras, pero hindi mo nararamdaman kasi may kaba eh. When sabihin mo may 3,000 people watching you, may kaba eh. Diba? Kasi nakatingin sila sa'yo, baka magkamali ka. Yung gano'n. Pero, ito, yun nga, parang at the back of your mind, parang hindi, camera lang to. It's a mechanical thing.
But less ka ba?
Less ka ba? And mas spontaneous. Pati yung mga jokes namin, wala na kami sa script eh. Pero dakdakan lang kami dakdakan. And yun nga, pwede ka mag-eksperimento sa pagkanta mo and stuff. And it's taped as live pa rin, na isang buos, isang dire-diretso. Pero yun nga, nakita ko na mas spontaneous, mas relaxed, mas casual. And may mga tao kasi na yun ang hindrance sa kanila eh, yung pagdating sa performance, yung kaba. Kahit na anong galing, sarap nila mag-practice, pag nasa harap ng tao, iba na, yung gano'n. So, ito, magiging malaking advantage to sa mga taong gano'n na may stage fright. Kasi kung ano yung pinapractice nila, pagdating nila sa actual shoot or, cameras lang, whether it's live or not, hindi ganun kalaki yung kaba. So, yeah. I think yun ang mga major differences.
I think siguro, do you feel na this kind of setup and platform is going to continue even after the old normal comes back, kung babalik man siya?
Yes, definitely. This is the direction that we're taking because it's available now and you cannot stop technology. Kahit sabihin na natin, bumalik na sa normal and pwede nang magpunta live. Yun ang balak namin ni Ogie. Pag naging successful to, gusto namin puntahan physically yung mga kababayan natin sa ibang bansa. Sa Australia, sa States, ganyan. Sa Middle East, para makapag-actual show. Pero, hindi limitado na sa actual performance. Kasi you'll have a choice na. Kunwari, you as an audience, pupunta sa lugar mo si ganito, pwede kang manood ng live, pero in between, ang dami mong option online kung sino gusto mo panoorin. Hindi na mawawala yun. Sa tingin ko yun ang direction talaga na pupuntahan.
Okay, sige. Let's get back to that later. Pero eto muna, pupuntahan ko muna yung mga questions na gustong itanong ng mga tao sa'yo because we will get to know more about Ian Veneracion. Lagi ka namang natatanong ng mga ganito, di ba? Okay. So, bata ka pa, artista ka na. Hence, Joey and Sons. It was 1982, di ba? Tama ba? Tama ba ang research ko?
Yes.
82?
81, I think, yeah.
81, 82.
Yeah. I was 5 or 6, yeah.
So, Marcos time pa, artista ka na.
You know, that's true. Oo nga. Alam mo,
Marcos tayo pa!
Hindi, something that na-realize ko, kailan natapos ang martial law?
86?
86.
86.
Imagine, 80s, hindi. Martial law 81. Oh, martial law pala nung 1981, na artista na ako, martial law, imagine, na hindi ko man lang alam. I mean, it never even crossed my mind na martial law pala nun. Pero ngayon lang, pag nakikita ko yun yan, na parang yan, 81, yun nga, 6 years old na ako nun, martial law pala nun. So, sasabihin mo na naman, okay, ang tanda ko na, dahil martial law pa lang, artista na ako.
Pero at that time,
So that's true.
alam mo na gusto mo maging artista? Ano ba yun? Pangarap mo ba siya? Or you were just drawn to it? Di mo alam? Ginagawa mo lang? Naglalaro ka lang?
You know, kasi at that time, for example, yung ate ko, nagbaballet. Ako, nagkakarate. Yung parents ko, yung very open sila na ganun. Pag may gusto ka bang aralin o gusto mo maganito, meron kami every weekend, ihatid, para hindi lang school yung ginagawa, di ba? So, yung taping was the same, we treated it the same way. My parents asked me, gusto mo daw, may show every Saturday, ganyan. So, I go, okay. Tapos nag-enjoy ako, para lang siyang learning, para siyang workshop. Para lang akong same ng any other activity, I guess. And then, after mga 3 years of that, or 2 years, I'm not even sure, I don't remember. Nung natapos na yung show, wala, balik lang ako sa normal student life. And na-miss ko talaga. Na-miss ko yung jokes ni Tito Joey, ni Direk Alquin, na adult jokes, and na you get to meet people from all walks of life. May makikilala kang mayaman, may mahirap, merong maganda.
So sikat ka nun sa school?
Ha?
Sikat ka nun sa school. Sikat ka sa school nun. Kasi syempre, obviously, the looks. And kung meron kang handed down humor and jokes of Joey De Leon, so malamang pag nagamit mo siya sa classmates mo. During
Joey and Son, yun nga, ang dala ko sa kanila, yung mga adult jokes. That's why I felt I was cool. Kasi I had jokes na hindi pang batang jokes. You know? Pero, at the same, I was very introverted. That it was actually maraming beses ako napaaway dahil sa ganyan. Yung pag kinakantahan ako, pagdadaan ako sa kantin, tapos kakantahan ka ng Joey and Son, parang Huwabang! Alam mo yun?
So hindi lahat, oy, siya yung artista, ganun. May mga nanunokso rin sa'yo.
Wala, kung meron man na admiring me na I'm working at a young age, kung meron man, hindi ko napansin, hindi ko nahalata yun. Kasi siguro that's their way of others lolokohin ka or asarin ka or yung gano'n. Pero me, I took it as parang, wait, you're insulting me? Bang! Gano'n. Yeah. Kaya laging trouble when it's like that. So at that point, parang I didn't appreciate it. Na parang, come on, leave me alone. Ano bang problema mo sa akin, di ba? Ba't kinakantahan mo Joey and Son as if it's something that I should be ashamed of. Yung ganon.
I-research ko nga yung theme song ng Joey and Son.
It goes like this. Joey and Son, we're together. Anyway.
So from being a child star, paano ka napunta to being a teen star and the mainstay sa That's Entertainment? Doon na ba pumutok talaga yung pangalan mo na teen star ka na?
So, when nag-stop ako nun, magulo ba yung buhok ko? Okay lang.
Perfectly rugged.
Yeah. Ganyanin mo, ayusin mo kunwari, ayusin mo. Ganyanin mo yung screen. Ganyanin mo. Yan, no? Sige, ayusin mo. Yan. Yan. Yan, okay. Okay. Pwede. So after Joey and Son, I stopped, and then, yun, na-miss ko talaga. Kasi nga, nabobore na ako sa mga, nabobore ako sa jokes ng mga classmates ko. And, After that, I remember telling my mom, gusto mag-artista ulit. Tapos, I joined That's Entertainment when I was 11.
11? What
11.
year was this?
75 ako pinanganak. So that would have been 1986.
86.
Yes. And then, nagkataon kasi that may nakakita sa akin na reporter si Mar Munoz K. Tapos yun nga, sabi niya,
one of the pioneering batches ka ba ng Tats? Kung 86?
No. Well, yes and no. Pero nag-start na sila bago ako pumasok. Pero it was still in GMA EDSA. And then eventually transferred to Broadway Centrum and stuff. So, nakasabay ko sina Lea Salonga, Dan Rebellesa, and Monching Gutierrez. Pero ako yung bunso. Kasi ako yung pinakamaliit doon, youngest. And then eventually, hindi na ako yung bunso nung dumating na si Billy Crawford.
Billy.
Yes. And then, so yun, I had so much fun also with that. And then, Seiko Films offered a contract for movies. And then I did a lot of movies, then teeny bopper movies. And then eventually I said, I want to do action movies. Because at that time...
Ayan na, dyan na ako papunta. Transition from teen star to action star naman.
Yes, kasi at that time, I was into martial arts and mahilig ako sa motor, sa mga ganong activities. Parang, tsaka it's every boy's dream before to be an action hero. Because Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, yung mga ganyan yung pinapanood natin from Hollywood. Bruce
Willis. Ito na yung mga panahon ng mga Daldong Tisoy, mga ganyan.
Yan, mismo.
Ito na ba yun?
Pero ito na nga yun. So I was 14.
Sorry, fan. No.
So I was 14 and my producer, si Tito Robitan, gave me a break na si Just Tony was doing a lot of movies then, action movies. And then, sabi niya, gusto mo mag-support, tignan natin kung kaya mo mag-action, ganyan. So ako naman, game. Diba? So we did 2 movies na Kunin Mong Ulo ni Ismael and Cristobal, na kapatid.
Mga what year to? 91 to?
No, I was 14. So...
80s pa?
Yes, 80s pa. I was 14. 88, 89, ganyan. And then, after 2 movies na support, tapos, alam mo yung dinadrawingan pa, dinadarken pa nila ito. Kasi 14 nga lang ako, sobrang bata, pero matangkad naman ako. So, nilalagyan to ng pang-dark para magmukhang mature ng konti. And then, after that, I did my first solo lead action movie. Tatawa ka sa title alias Babyface.
Ito-search ko
Kita mo?
So, I will search that. Alias Babyface.
Yes, I was 15. And
may leading lady na ba to? May leading lady na to?
Sino bang leading lady ko dito? Jennifer Sevilla.
Ay! Parang alam ko, parang napanood ko to.
Kita mo? Tinatawanan
mo yung parang pinagbabawalan siya ng parents niya. Ito ba yun? Yung parang, sabi ko na, napanood ko sa cable channel. Napanood ko sa cable channel.
So
napanood ko yan.
Yun ang nag-start ng action movies ko. And surprisingly, up to this day, hindi ko alam kung bakit may taong may manonood ng action movie na ang bida 15-year-old, kid na shooting people. But somehow it made a lot of money. And kaya nasundan nung sinasabi mong Zaldong Tisoy, and kung ano-ano, Boy Praning, mga ganyan. Mga titles nun, di ba? Nakakatawa. So, ang dami kong ginawang action movies from then on. And then after Seiko Films, I was in contract with Octo Arts and did a lot of movies with them. Yun nga, nung time na yun, puro action movies talaga.
Yun. Tapos, from being an action star naman, you became a leading man. Diba? Medyo nagkakaroon ka ng lead movies naman. Pero mas talaga naging leading man ka actually ngayon eh. Pero before, may mga lead, parang drama films ka na rin ba nun?
After the action movies, kasi mula nung I did a movie with Direk Peke Galiaga and Lori Reyes, na parang I feel they are my mentors. Parang before that kasi akala ko pag mag-artista ka, okay, all your job is to look good and memorize your lines and that's it. Pero in a very different sense, parang nakita ko na this is the job of an actor, na it's not pala, has nothing to do with parang hindi mo aim na gusto ko sumikat, hindi ganoon. Saka kung gusto mo yung trabaho, regardless whether support yan isang eksena or bida or I mean, if you like your character, it's a challenge to do that role. So regardless kung ikaw yung bida or support ka doon or extra ka lang, it doesn't matter. So I looked at it that way, na nagkataon lang na puro nabibigay sa akin action movies, pero I really wanted to do so many things as an actor and to see to play the different roles and stuff. So that was my chance after nung may time na lahat ng tao puro action movies ang ginagawa, and then siguro nagsawa eventually yung mga tao din. So tsaka magastos, production-wise magastos kasi pinapasabog yung kotse, helicopter. Minsan nasa aeroplano ako, ka-chase ko, helicopter. Si Ninong Edu Manzano ang kontrabida ko, nagbabarilan kami. Or minsan si Mark Hill, minsan Michael De Mesa, yung mga ganun. Eventually, yun nga, siguro naging masyado na magastos. Tapos, nung time na yun kasi, mga Pinoy, hindi masyado nanonood ng Hollywood movies. Sa kanila, iba pa rin local. Di ba? Iba pa rin local. Pero eventually, nung nakita nila, mas maraming special effects in Hollywood movies, mas maraming sumasabog or kung ano man, hindi natin kayang pantayan yun, syempre. Di ba? So eventually, yun nga. So we had to be creative with stories and stuff. So humina yung movies, and then I was lucky enough to have been able to transition to television. Kasi marami akong mga kasama, even directors and staff and crew, hindi lahat naka-transition into television. And nakakatawa kasi dati, when you're a movie actor, you don't really, meron silang pagkasuplado na hindi ka talaga naman nag-TV. You just go to TV to promote your movie.
So parang medyo categorical ng konti. So parang ito, he's parang normally made for movies, ito naman for TV, may ganon.
Yes, hindi. Tsaka dati, may parang may ganon, may konting discrimination na parang, you're just a TV actor, I'm a movie actor. May ganong dating. So eventually, pero bumaliktad yun. Kasi lahat ng nasa movies, hindi na ganun kadami movies nun. Lahat ng nasa movies, gusto namang sumiksik sa TV. Di ba? So, yun nga, hindi lahat naka-transition. Isa ako sa mga swerte na nakapunta sa TV, and then I did so many mga series. Minsan,
I remember yung 90s. Nakakapanood ako ng series mo nung 90s. I remember that.
Tsaka, I was never particular with the type of exposure. As long as I like the role, it can be a father role, it can be kapatid ni ganito, uncle ni ganyan. It didn't matter. I just enjoyed being around the people na kasama ko sa trabaho, because parang na-enjoy ko yung puro creative lahat sila. Yung kwentuhan ko with the cinematographers, with the gaffers, with my director and the co-actors. Lahat kayo parang, it's so malleable, because I love the arts because it's so malleable. It's hindi siya as concrete and as logical as math na tama ba ginagawa natin? Hindi. And then you have a basis, you have a computation. Yun hindi, parang lahat kayo by feel and by creativity. What if ganito? What if ganyan? And then there's no way to know the answer except if you try it. So I really enjoyed that kind of atmosphere. And then I just kept working. I never saw myself as a celebrity. I kept working as an actor. That's it. Up to now, I'm an actor. I'm not a celebrity. And
Two different things.
Yeah, that's different eh. Kasi, yun nga, I think the intention is different. If you're a celebrity, you accept jobs that would, for example, make you famous or that you would look good in this project or whatever. Pero if you're in it for the role naman and you're parang yun you take it as a challenge na gusto ko i-play itong role na to. Alien ako dito. Okay, game. Or matanda ako dito, game. I've never tried playing that role. Or bading ako dyan, go. I've never explored that role. You know, so...
Never ka ba nakagawa ng bading na role?
I did one movie. It's called Intermates. It was shown in the New York Gay and Lesbian Film Festival. It was shot by a director, a British director, Hamilton MacLeod. Pero shoot namin dito sa Philippines. I was with sina Raymond Bagatsing and a lot of local actors. And I enjoyed doing that movie. So yun, ako any role, parang game. I remember my manager at that time, he called me. Sabi niya, merong British director tapos may audition na kasi gusto ko pumunta sa auditions. So sabi niya may auditions. Kaya lang sabi niya malamang hindi mo naman pupuntahan niya. So I go, why? Sabi niya ang role bading. So I go, what's the problem? Sabi niya, I mean, you do action movies. So why would you do a role na bading? So I go, well, I'm an actor. Sabi ko, kailan, saan ba to? Sabi niya, sa Tech Tide, ganito, ganyan, sa ganitong day. Sabi ko, sige, I'll go. And then I went there, and then read some parts, and then, may callback, and then eventually, I was given the lead role. And I really enjoyed it. Tsaka yun nga, sa akin, trabaho lang, as an actor. I am just excited to do so many different roles nung time na yan.
Do you remember how much you were paid back then nung nagsisimula ka pa? Kasi that's a curiosity to a lot of people eh. Parang feeling nila, once na nag-showbiz ka, kahit pa 90s yan, 80s yan, once na lumabas ka sa TV, ting, 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 parang mga dollar and pesos, mga kumula na.
That's the general misconception.
No.
Even up to today, just because you see someone on TV doesn't mean that person's rich or gets paid, up to now, ang dami natin nakikita sa TV na hindi ang layo-layo sa iniisip natin yung kinikita nila. Tapos magugulat ka na pag kunwari yung iba pag nakita nila, sige yan, artista yan, ganyan. Tapos pag nakita mo yung bahay nila, parang, ba't ganun? Ba't mas malaki pa bahay namin sa inyo? May ganun.
There's a general expectation to celebrities.
Yes. Yes, and I grew up like that. Kasi, I lived in the South, Pilar Village, and then eventually BF Homes, Paranaque. And I think some of my classmates or my friends parang had that, kind of expectation, and then whenever they went to our house, they would like, this is your house? Yeah, why? Yung ganun. Kasi wala lang. Pero alam ko na yun na you expected siguro, you thought I was rich or something. I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint you, I'm not. So may ganun factor.
Pero at that time, nung nagsisimula ka, is it just enough for you to live by yourself? O talagang nakakabuhay talaga ng pamilya yung TF dati, at least when you first started?
No, not
kasi
at all.
I remember a particular teen star back in ang TV, I just wouldn't say the name, sinabi niya na she's only paid 800 pesos per episode for an entire day sa ang TV. So parang, ganun din ba? Very similar ba?
Yes, so that's entertainment. I remember I was paid 500 pesos for that day. And I lived in Las Piñas, Pilar Village. So gasolina mo pa lang, di ba? Magkano na yung gasolina mo papunta at pabalik. Tapos syempre bibili ka ng damit and stuff. Sa totoo, abono ka talaga eh. So yeah, I think ang something to look forward to ko noon is that I can buy a burger once a week. I can
Ganun lang?
yeah, yun yung price ko sa sarili ko. Tsaka yun nga, ano yun, Jollibee, McDo or Burger Machine. Yun. So sa totoo,
Taray, no? Parang
abono.
kung ikaw, normal kang tao, tapos makasama mo nag-burger machine si Ian Veneracion, parang wish ko lang. O, diba? Who would think?
I'm so happy that I lived in that kind of environment also. Kasi even now, I have no problems. Gusto mo mag-tricycle tayo? I have no problems being seen on a tricycle na hindi ako yung taong kasi minsan merong mga kasama mo na sasabihin nila, ay, ayoko sumakay dyan. Bakit? Anong problema? Baka isipin
Is
nila
this some sort of parang celebrity complex? Parang ganyan?
Oo, na parang, ano naman kung isipin nila wala kang pera? Anong problema? Di ba? Parang, why would that bother you? So up to now, yun nga, kung makita mo ako sa karinderya or naka BMX sa kung saan man, or it's just because I don't have any problems with that. I can ride the tricycle anytime and not feel awkward. I would actually enjoy it because it's those are the things I don't get to do every day. And you know, it's not that because wala tayong option, but because bakit mo isasara yung sarili mo sa mga bagay na ganun just because baka isipin nila ganito, baka isipin nila ganyan. It's just, I mean, life is too short.
Okay, before we go further to your other promotions, meron kasi akong tinanong kay Sir Paulo. Sabi ko sa kanya, Sir, baka pwede mo akong bigyan ng 5 interesting trivia about Ian. Na hindi naman yung masyadong over the top kasi alam mo yun na licensed private pilot ka, na nagpa-paraglide ka, skydive, sporty ka, outdoorsy, #Mr. Sana All. Pero yung mga limang siguro medyo practical trivia about you that your fans might want to know. Ayaw mo daw na nagbi-video greet ka?
Yes, I have to admit.
Sige, explain that. Why? Bakit hindi mo bet na it's not that you're not giving video greetings, but personally, you don't prefer video greetings, right? So bakit?
Because I think it's so impersonal. I'm talking, for example, ito, telepono ko, hi, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking to the phone and then I have to pretend that that we've spent so much time together, na nagband tayo. I have to pretend that I know you. I have to pretend to be happy. But it's too pretentious for me. That's the thing. So when someone asks me, for example, kasi for example, someone says, my tita's birthday, blah 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 blah. Can I ask for a video greet? I just say, when is her birthday? Give me her number. I'll just call her. And then when they realize that, no, really, because, and then that's one thing that they realize, and that, that's even better. Can you? Yeah, I'd prefer that. So, and then I'd call the person on her birthday, and I have an actual conversation with a human being, and there is an actual connection. Hindi ba? I mean, doesn't that make sense? Kasi sa akin, that makes more sense nga, na parang, okay, now, magkakilala tayo, nag-usap tayo, hindi man lang tayo nagkita in person, pero there's an actual connection. And yun nga, may conversation na parang sabihin ko nga na, yun nga, so how are you spending your birthday? May kwento siya, may kwento ko, tapos mamaya, kung saan pupunta yung kwentuhan. And I really enjoy that because I like stories.
Halimbawa, makipagkwentuhan sa'yo yung may birthday for how long she wants or he wants. Just so kasi masyado siyang happy na nakausap na si Ian Veneracion, it's okay with you. So long as walang matatama ang schedule mo.
Wala, it's not about schedule or time. It's like, I just want to do things that are meaningful to me. And doing a video greet, talking to my phone is not meaningful. Pero talking to an actual person and hearing their stories and making, my interaction, that to me is meaningful because I like hearing stories of people. And yun nga, so yeah, that's why I don't like video greets. Lalo na pag yung ite-text lang ako na, oy, ganito ganyan, paki-greet naman. Usually I don't answer. Pag ganon, parang nah. Pero if someone calls me and asks first like that, yun nga, I'd propose na, can I just call her, him, or whoever the person is, and yeah.
Nako, i-announce natin yan sa lahat ng mga may birthday dyan, ng mga fans yan. Huwag na po kayo mag-request ng video. Tatawagan na lang niya kayo.
Sa mga taong may number ko na balak na mag-request na mag-text na utusan ako para mag-video greet, kalimutan nyo na. I-delete ko lang yung message na, kalimutan nyo na.
Okay, eto naman actually, isa rin to sa mga questions na palaging pinapatanong ng mga fans sa mga generally parang crush ng bayan or matinee idols, ganyan.
Wow, parang teka lang, parang haba na disclaimer mo. Parang nahihiya ka. Pwede mo naman sabihin na
talaga nagtatanong nito.
Pwede mo naman sabihin. Gusto ko lang malaman, ako mismo you can take responsibility for your question. That's fine.
Hindi, para medyo may konting shroud of naman. Alam mo ba, kailan mo nalaman na ang gwapo mo? Bea Alonzo asked you if meron kang moment na nakatingin ka sa salamin, ang gwapo ko. Pero kailan mo talaga na-realize na I'm one of a kind Iba
kamukha yun. Nung tinatanong ni Bea yon, of course, I was being sarcastic. Sabi ko sa kanya, oo, dumating na yung moment na yon. And then I asked her, do you believe me? And she knows me. Sabi niya, no, I don't believe you. Kasi nga, wala. Alam mo ba, hindi ako nanonood ng, marami akong movies ko na hindi ko napanood. At all. Up to now.
Not even on premiere nights?
Sometimes I watch when I have to go to the premiere night, but I've had movies na hindi ko napanood at all up to this day. And for example, alam mo yung, of course, you're familiar with A Love to Last.
Yeah.
You know the total episodes na napanood ko out of 90-something episodes? Maybe I watched at the most 2 episodes.
Really?
And yes, because even playback, the set and we were watching kung ano pinapalabas tonight, yung gano'n. And I mean, dahil nasa taping kami. Pero at home, I don't like watching myself. I don't like seeing how I look like kasi I think it doesn't help with my mental. For example, makita ko yung sarili ko ngayon in a scene na umiiyak. Tapos sabihin ko, ay, ang pangit ko naman umiyak. Ay, ba't ganyan yung tsura ko? Ay, dapat pala ganito, dapat pala ganyan. And then later, I'll do a similar scene. E di parang masyadong conscious na kinokontrol mo na, you know, it's not good for me. So ayoko maging conscious of how I look like or I don't want to be conscious at all. Kasi nga, I don't want it to get in the way of my natural state. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't like looking at myself on TV or I don't have pictures of myself at my house or even posters. Some people, they say, sana kinolect mo lahat ng posters ng movies mo, blah, blah, blah. Parang if I would have them, nakatago. Hindi parang, di-display ko yung mukha ko. That's the last thing I see. Gigising ako sa umaga, makikita ko yung mukha ko. I mean, what's wrong with me? Hindi naman yata ako ganun ka-narcissistic. But sa IG ko, that's the caption because of my being sarcastic na yung name ko and professional narcissist. Kasi as an
so
actor,
you very seldom do selfies.
If there's a purpose, if there is a purpose, if I have to show something or I have to show that I'm actually here and, you know, if there's a purpose, I don't mind. Pero taking a selfie to what? To look at my face? I don't think so. I'd rather look at, you know, other people and, you know. Yeah.
Eto na lang. Ano yung pinaka-worst guwapo problem for you? Kasi syempre sa babae, o yung ganda problem, nababastos ka sa daan, you're being catcalled. And syempre there's this machismo ng mga lalaki because babae yan eh. So pwedeng, kumbaga, they have this, sometimes yung mga lalaki, minsan they cannot prevent, but mag-catcall ng babae. But for a guy, what's the worst guwapo problem for you? Yung pinaka-kinakainisan mo, nakakainis ng problemang to kasi ang gwapo ko. May ganun.
I don't think in that way. That's so not me. Pero
okay, let's put it this way because people are always gazing at you. Yun.
I'll just give you an example. Siguro I have to be extra careful when talking to, for example, a beautiful woman, because baka pag-isipan, alam mo yun, o kaya maraming beses na yung nangyari na napagselosan ako, na yung parang just because I mean you're friendly and maayos, pero baka mamaya ang boyfriend niya or asawa niya or nanliligaw sa kanya, sabihin na, ay, bakit siguro may something kayo, ba't kayo nag-uusap? Yung parang, ha? Minsan hindi mo magets na parang, kasi maganda siya, so iniisip mo, prospect ko siya. Yung ganon. Or dahil ganon siya tumingin sa akin, baka naman, ina-admire lang niya yung buhok ko or whatever. Isipin mo kagad, there's something na meron siyang interest sa akin. So may ganong factor na parang, it makes you conscious tuloy. You have to parang exaggerate the boundaries na you're just being friendly. It's kasi it can be misread by a lot of people. For example, pag nakita mo akong nagdi-dinner sa isang magandang restaurant, na magandang dinner, ang ka-dinner ko, sabihin na natin, lalaki, mukhang kaibigan ko, walang issue, di ba? Maka-dinner ng lola, walang issue. Pero pag ang ka-dinner ko, maganda,
babaeng maganda,
sexy, may issue, di ba? Na parang, hindi ba ako pwedeng makipagkaibigan na totoo lang na kaibigan, not because she looks the way she looks, di ba? Merong ganung laging na ay siguro may something to,
especially
if
people are yung involved na tao or two very good looking people, parang it's automatic na ay nagdi-date ang dalawang to or something's happening.
Yun nga, pero hindi not necessarily. Pero that's the problem I have with people who look good. I have to exaggerate. For example, yun nga, for people na kunwari, may kasama ako na babae na maganda, extra careful ako na, alam mo yung, normally, akbayan ko to. Kunwari, for example, staff na katrabaho ko sa show, yung mga staff, alam nila kung gaano ako ka-touchy na akbay, ganyan, minsan umulit ako, mangingiliti ako, mga kaganyan. Pero, pag hindi sobrang ganda at sexy, walang issue di ba? Pero pag maganda at sexy siya, parang hindi ko pwedeng basta akbayan kasi baka isipin nila something, hindi ko siya pwedeng kilitiin kasi baka isipin nila something. Alam mo yun? So, yun, ako-conscious ako para pag ganun. Kasi, yun nga, maraming beses na ako napagbintangan.
Ayun. Alam mo, yung vlog na ginawa mo with Thea, sobra siyang nag-trend. Not only because of yung ang ganda, syempre, good yung acceptance ng people sa love niyo, but the topics that you touched doon sa vlog na yun, very practical. It's nangyayari all over. And it touches also at some point sa personal life ni Bea. So people called you not only the usual dream boyfriend or dream guy, but kung hindi man daw magkaroon ng Ian Veneracion na dream guy friend at na dream boyfriend, at least a dream guy best friend na magde-decode ng lahat ng kalokohan ng mga lalaki para sa'yo. So ito yung ultimate dream boyfriend at dream guy best friend at the same time. Dahil dun sa vlog na yon na, di ba, don't do that. Dahil mo niloloko ka lang yan ganito ibig niyang sabihin parang decoder ng mga ginagawa ng mga lalaki. Naging ano ka, ultimate Mr. Love.
Ganon.
Dr. Love pala.
Kasi nga, that's my job, to observe people, to be observant, and not just observe other people, but also observe myself, how I react to this and that. And kasi magagamit mo yan sa trabaho di ba? So, ewan ko, yun lang. I really enjoy observing things.
Ayun. So, balak mo bang magkaroon din ng sarili mong vlog, if ever, in the future?
I don't know. Maybe in the future. I mean, I'm not closing my doors to it, pero I'm also not so keen about it kasi nga I think it's something that you have to do regularly, and it would take so much of my time. So I'd rather do other things. I'd rather go explore the world and go outdoors and ride my bike, go to Sagada or play golf or go to a storm, be on a boat in a storm, or go fishing or do something outdoorsy. Yun.
What's the first outdoor thing that you would like to do again after all of this pandemic is over? Ano yung unang may isip na gagawin?
Swerte na I was able to, during the pandemic, I was really looking forward to going out. And so I bought an engine, a paramotor. It's called a paramotor because I fly a paraglider. So usually you just glide through thermals and you glide down. Pero if you have a paramotor, parang siyang malaking electric fan that you wear, you don't need a mountain.
I think I know how it looks.
So anyway, I ordered that during the pandemic. Eventually, dumating. So nung nagka-chance na, because social distancing din siya. I mean, mag-isa lang ako sa ere. So I was able to fly that, and I really enjoy it now. And yun na-enjoy ko. Kasi nga, yung pinakamalapit na tao sa'yo, ganyan kaliit. Halos hindi mo na ma-distinguish, lalo na pag tumaas ka. Kung nasa mga 3,000, 3,500 feet ka, wala na, hindi na nakikita yung mga tao.
Ano yung feeling na nandun ka sa taas? Ano yung feeling? I have never tried skydiving or anything na tumatalon. So I don't know how it feels to be suspended in the air, looking at my life, na hindi ko alam kung pagbagsak ko, buhay pa ako. How does it feel? Ano yung feeling nun?
Other people would imagine, like you would imagine, that it's like an extreme feeling, extreme sport. On the contrary, I think it's like a meditative state. For me, it's like meditation. It's so quiet, and then you smell, yun nga, yung hangin na hinihinga mo nandun sa taas. Tapos you're not falling, although that's a different thing, skydiving. Pero ito, because you're flying. You're actually flying, and then all you hear is your engine, and sometimes you quit your engine and just glide, and sobrang peaceful, and wala, still the stillness of everything. Tsaka pag nandun ka, yung perception na pag nasa baba ka kasi, di ba, ang gulo. Dami nangyayari, dami problema, kailangan mong ganito, kailangan mong ganyan. Everybody wants, hindi mo alam sa malalagay attention mo, and so many people around you want your attention, that you have to give this attention to. Yung parang ang daming bagay na papansin sa mundo, sa buhay mo. Pero pag nandun ka, walang nangyayari. I mean, yung coaching tumatakbo, wala. Parang as if hindi siya gumagalaw. Yung mga bahay, yung bundok, hindi gumagalaw. Yung clouds, ang bagal ng galaw. So, it's like, parang literally suspended niya. Pero parang suspended animation din. Kasi nandun ka lang, parang hindi nag-exist yung time. Ang reference mo lang, actually, ang reference ko lang ng time doon is pag nakita mo yung araw, papasunset na, daan-daan lumubog. Pero everything moves so slow. And the only reason why I'm conscious of time is because alam ko yung fuel ko. Tinapin sa yung fuel ko. Kaya lagi ako nauubusan ng gas, which is not a problem because sanay ako mag-free flight. So minsan, imbes na pag-land ko, magde-drain ka pa ng gasolina. So ginagawa ko, in flight, nuubos ko na lang para pagdating ko sa baba, hindi na kailangan mag. Kasi you just do a normal landing as if you didn't have a motor, which something I've done so many times that I'm comfortable with. So basta nandun ka lang sa may, alam mo lang yun, nandyan yung landing area. So anytime mamatay yung makina, wala na. Okay. And taas-taas mo pa. So, okay, I have to think about landing in a few minutes. Yung ganun. Pero sobrang relax lang siya. Sobrang chill.
So kahit na mawala ng engine, hindi mo kailangang kabahan ng todo.
Kasi nga lumilipad kami, walang engine eh. From the mountain, di ba? You run off a cliff, and then you fly, and then after an hour or so, you land. Without an engine. So ito, kung may makasuot na engine, tapos namatay siya, what's the difference? You just fly it normally. And it's meant to glide. So it's a glider.
That sounds very exciting to do after the pandemic. But, sige, balik muna tayo. Let's get to know more about Kilabotitos. Again, kailan ang concert na Kilabotitos at ano ang maaasahan ng mga fans ni Ian at ni Ogie sa Kilabotitos?
It's on March 26, 8 p.m. Manila time para sa mga taga Manila. Pero ipapalabas din ng ng March 26 time naman sa States ng 8 p.m. din. So, kahit yung mga taga Manila, kung gusto nila ulitin, mga 11:30 yata. Dito sa atin ng 27 yan, papatak. Pero, yun yan, sa mga local areas din nila, and they can get tickets from ktx.ph. And then, mag-email sa kanila ng link, and then all they have to do is on that date, i-click yun, and then they'll get to see the concert. I think they have a 3-hour window. For example, 8 ng gabi yung concert. Pero na-late ka, gusto mo 10 ka na manood, or 10:30 ka manonood, pwede, matatapos mo pa rin yung concert. Basta within those 3 hours, i-click mo yun at your own time. Kung, kung nilulutuan mo pa yung asawa mo or something. Tapos, kasi sa totoo, maganda to pang date. Pang date ng asawa or ng girlfriend na kasama mo sa bahay. Definitely. Kasi hindi siya yung tugtugan lang ng music eh. Sige, magdala ka ng date. Sige, dala ka ng date. Sige, wait. Sige, planuhin natin. Paano? Anong lulutuin mo para sa date mo? Pag manonood ka na magluluto ka ba? Magpapadeliver ka? Mag-order ka? Anong kakainin nyo? Kasi maganda sana, maglagay ka. Kasi lalabas mo yan sa TV mo, di ba? Sa kwarto.
Sige. Maganda yan. Let's plan. So may flat screen, tapos nanonood ng Kilabotitos.
Manonood ka ng Kilabotitos, may flat screen, na smart TV, or i-connect mo yung laptop mo or whatever, your device, para manonood ka sa malaking TV, tama?
Yes.
Sa kwarto mo to. Kino-confirm ko lang eh. So masama nga ang balak mo sa date mo. Kasi sa kwarto talaga eh. Booking ka doon.
Ito na, right here.
Kasi akala ko sasabihin mo, hindi, sa living room lang. Di ba? Pero hindi, ikaw sa kwarto.
Hindi. Dapat yung ganung klase ng concert, sa room yan pinapanood. Kasi maganda siya, di ba? Para feel mo lalo.
Sige. Tapos, teka, anong setting ng aircon mo? Anong temperature? 18 degrees, 19, 20, 21?
Sobra naman yung 18, 19. Kahit mga
malamig
na ako eh. So mga 21, ganyan, 21.
Kasi kung 22, patayin mo na lang, sayang lang sa kuryente. So 21 man lang. Sige, so ganito. Set up ka ng table. Okay. Set up ka ng table for 2. Isa lang naman yung ka-date mo, di ba?
Bakit sa table?
Parang hindi ka sure na isa lang. Hindi ka pa kontento sa
Isa lang.
Alam mo, nag-iiba na tingin ko sa'yo talaga. Parang, akala ko wholesome.
Isa lang dapat. Kasi mahirap. Social distancing dapat. Kaya isa lang.
Okay. So, isa lang yung ka-date mo. Mag-set up ka ng, anong gusto mo? Table sa kwarto mo? Or gusto mo yung parang pang breakfast in bed na yung ganon? Tapos nasa kama kayo.
Maganda yan. Yung parang pang breakfast in bed type. Maganda yan.
Tapos nakaganyan kayo sa maraming unan to, di ba?
Oo.
Pero, pwede ba ilagay mo na lang yung temperature, mga 19 degrees, tapos makapal yung comforter?
Ay, maganda
Yan,
yan.
okay.
Gusto ko yan.
So ito yung scene ang gagawin natin. So yung kadate mo, yun, dapat siguraduhin mong dumating siya, basta 8 o'clock yung concert. So yun ang setup mo. Tapos, kung gusto
So may 3-hour window ako, di ba? May 3-hour
yes, may
window
3-hour
ako.
window ka. Oo. Tapos, gusto mo yung setup, kabit mo pa sa speaker. Kasi para concert talaga. Para maganda yung sound mo. Hindi
yung
lang
acoustics
yung
maganda.
Oo, tsaka yung acoustics, yung malakas.
Sound, parang nakaganon,
Or, kung gusto mo naman, naka-headphones kayo na Bluetooth na naka-connect sa TV mo.
Pwede.
Para feeling mo nandun ka talaga. Di ba?
Oo.
Tapos, at some point, pag medyo may naramdaman kang kakaiba, pwede mo i-pause lang yon. Tapos, bahala na kayo ng date mo. Tapos, pwede mo i-play uli. I-continue na lang yung pwede rin yun. Diba?
Kasi syempre, may snacks ka, so dapat may dessert ng konti.
Exactly. Diba?
Exactly yun.
Yeah. Tapos meron kang balde na puno ng yelo na may bote ng wine or champagne or whatever na gagamitin mo para lasingin mo yung kadate mo para mauto mo.
Para hashtag, pag may alak, may balak.
Yeah.
May balak, no? Ay, maganda yan. Sa mga nanonood po na gusto ninyong mag-extend ng Valentine's. Diba?
So nakita mo, diba? May advantages din manood ng virtual concert because you have privacy. And you can it's like you can tell the performers to wait lang magkikiss lang kami. Stop muna yung performance. Tapos, diba? Kasi pwede mo i-pause.
Live interaction with habang nagpe-perform kayo, pwedeng may live interaction with the audience. At least via Zoom.
No. Wala. Pero, yun nga. Pero since pwede mo siyang i-pause, pwede mo siyang i-continue later, yun nga, you have the luxury of that. And in the privacy of your room. So, tingin ko, ako kung romantic mas gusto ko manood ng virtual concert kesa sa actual concert.
Ako din!
Pipila ka.
Mas maganda yan.
Papark ka, pipila ka, ang daming tao, tapos ilalabas mo yung ticket mo, tapos ang dami-dami nyo dyan, tapos, you know, you have to deal with so many people. Ito, kayong dalawa lang, tapos, yeah. Gets?
So you call this Kilabotitos and chill?
Yes, exactly.
Yun. Kilabotitos and chill.
So, yan ang sasabihin mo. Ngayon, yung mga, alam ko, may prospects ka, di ba? Sa listahan mo sa phone mo. So, yan ang group text mo. Hey, what are you doing March 26? You wanna Kilabotitos and chill? Wow!
Ayun! Maganda yan. Maganda. I got an idea from Ian Veneracion. Dayaan mo, i-update kita kung anong nangyari dun sa suggestion mo.
Teka, iniisip ko kung gusto ko bang malaman. Kasi, gusto ko bang malaman? Huwag lang masyadong madetalye.
At least, di ba? Baka kasi effective, pwede natin i-share.
Just a general sense, ikwento mo sa akin if it went well or not. Pero, huwag na masyadong madetalye.
Gagawa tayo ng vlog na yun naman ang episode.
Pwede.
I love it!
So, ayan, wine and cheese.
Ano muna yung mga kanta ano muna yung mga songs that maririnig ng mga tao. Is it gonna be like a 90s kind of throwback na...
Look, basically, to give you an idea, basically, it's me and Ogie na nagsasenti kami kasi kung gaano kabilis ang panahon. And it's like, tito na tayo, imagine, blah, 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 dati, tayo makulit, blah, blah, mga ganyan. And then, yun nga, we talk about the mga TV shows na pinapanood namin ng bata kami, mga ganito. So, a lot of people from my generation would be able to relate. And I think, the nice thing is, if you, for example, ako, I imagine watching it with my kids, mga teenagers. Kasi, makikwento ko sa kanila yun, totoo yun, yung ganun. Sabihin ko, ayun, yung joke na yun, kasi ganyan. I mean, magkaka-bonding moment kami pag pinanood nila yun. Tsaka, ibang-iba yun nga, yung pre-internet, post-internet generation, ibang-iba yung sensibility, iba yung humor.
Saka mas romantic nung pre-internet. Mas, diba? Mas personal.
Oo naman. Everything
hands
was...
down. Hands
parang
down.
definitely everyone was more connected. Yeah.
Yes.
Even
For some reason, everyone was more connected.
And even us, we were more connected with nature and stuff. That's the irony of it. Now it's so easy to call someone from the other part of the world. Pero pansinin mo, yung connection mo sa mga first cousins mo or sa kapitbahay mo, mas nawala na.
Yes.
Pero yeah. So anyway, yun yung the thing about Kilabotitos, the humor, the sensibility talks about specifically that generation. Betamax, yung mga things na nakakatawa about the past na wala na ngayon. And then yun. So yung journey namin through that. And after watching this, anyone who sees this from my generation, for example, would be so proud to be a tito. After this, you're gonna say, I'm so proud to be a tito.
Yeah.
I'm glad I am a tito. I'm glad I was born in that generation.
Yes.
And like that. So good vibes, good feel. So
old school feel is always the best.
Yeah. Yeah. And even for the younger generation, they want to know the difference. I think they would find it very interesting.
Sino yung mga guests na maaasahan ng mga tao sa
meron yung talents ng A-team ng kay Ogie, Alcacid team. Gian Magdangal, si Moira Lacambra, si Lara Maige. Tapos may part dito, basta pag napanood mo, papatugo ako kay Lara Maige kasi classical singer siya.
Yeah, Lara classical singer.
Mga ganon. So, and she's a
exciting.
So may mga ganyang kakulitan kami, and yeah, it's so much fun. And because nga shoot na namin, kasi ang intention namin, ang choice natin yan kasi to go live, actual live. Kaya lang because of technology, hindi pa ganun ka perfect. Yung minsan hindi nag-sync yung audio and video. And alam mo yon, minsan nako-compress
the usual tech problems. So.
Yeah, tech problems. Yung sound, minsan nako-compress ng todo. Tapos pag-receive ng tao na nasa malayo, tunog lata na. Yung mga ganyan. So, to avoid all those things, kaya sabi namin, let's shoot it as live. Pero, lighting, the camera, the everything, hindi siya compressed file and stuff. Pati yung sound, pwede mo pang i-mix para gumanda yung tunog, para rinig lahat, and lahat ng instrumento, naririnig mo individually, para pag finid natin at pinasa doon, they get the full experience, not walang tech problems. So yun, it was sobrang saya eh. I think parang confident ako because natapos na namin yung shoot. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it. And also yung kadate mo, I think magugustuhan naman niya. Kung sino man siya.
I-text ko na ba? I-text na ko. Teka, i-text ko na. Kuya, Kilabotitos and chill.
Yeah, text mo na sila. Kasi alam ko na may options ka eh. Pag hindi bakante yung isa, di ba? Ang dami namang options.
Dapat may choice. Oo, tama. Dapat may choice. Oo. So ikaw ba, ina-advise mo ang mga babae not to wait up for just one person na, ay, maganda ako, dapat. Na nakikita ako ng lahat. Ganun.
What do you mean? Example?
Hindi na kasi may ibang tao, di ba? Question lang, love question. Since mahilig ka naman mag-advise. Kumbaga, if you love somebody or if there's somebody that you like, but parang medyo walang nangyayari ng konti, instead of waiting for the person na mag-entertain ka ng iba or literal, intayin mo talaga or work ka for his love.
I don't know, kasi these are the games people play, and at some point,
would you rather, given that you're single, would you rather go for a girl that's been waiting for you for so long, or that girl na parang maraming may gusto sa kanya and you would have to compete with all of them to get her. Kanino ka?
I'm a hunter.
You're a hunter.
Yeah. I'm a predator. I'm not a prey. So I think even just for the challenge, I'd be up for the challenge always. Kaya lang, well, that's my personality lang. That's my nature. Pero I think without the games, parang I'm tired of playing games lang. I'd go directly. For example, if I find the girl pretty, I'd rather say it straight out. I think you're really beautiful. And ganon, diretso. Wala nang bola-bola. Huwag na tayong magbolahan. Ganon klase. And para ganon din.
So ayaw mo nang pakipot? Ayaw mo nang pakipot?
Not necessarily. Pero at least parang ako, I want to be as transparent as possible. And I'm hoping that you'd be as transparent then para let's not waste each other's time. Yung ganon, para walang bulahan, walang BS.
Sige. Yan ang gagawin ko para malaman ko kung sinong isasama ko.
Lalo na siguro kung mga 13 years old lang tayo, may dami nating time to waste para makipagbulahan and makipag-tango psychologically. At some point kasi hindi. Ano ba? Type mo ako, hindi. Okay lang naman kung hindi. Yung ganun. So, yeah. Kaya pag meron kang gusto at hindi mo sure kung gusto ko o hindi, aba, diretsuin mo na. Ano ba tayo? Ganun. Para...
talk about feisty. Ano ba talaga tayo?
Hindi, saka panahon na I mean, I'm so much for old school in so many ways. Pero, panahon na para sa, I mean, kung babae ka ngayon at meron kang gusto, go for it. Go get it. Hindi yung kailangan mong mamili kung sino lang nakatingin sa'yo. Pero kung yung type mo, hindi mo nakatingin sa'yo, hindi, kunin mo yung attention at diretsuin mo. Gusto kita makadate, dinner tayo. Ganon!
Ay!
Diba?
Subukan ko yan!
Hindi, ang importante dyan, kasi, bakit hindi ganyan minsan? Kasi takot tayo ma-reject. So
Exactly.
dapat okay lang sa'yo ma-reject. Katulad kami, okay lang ma-reject. Kunwari sabihin ko, I really like you. For example, single ako, tapos mayroon akong type na babae, tapos sabihin ko sa kanya, I really like you. Pag sinabi niya, no, you're whatever. Kahit na insultuhin pa niya ako, no, you're too old for me, or whatever it is. Okay. It doesn't, I mean,
do you give up on rejection the first time around? Do you give up? Na parang like, ayoko sa'yo. Sinabihan ka ng ganon. Tapos, give up ka na. Ayaw mo na. Okay, you don't like me then. Okay. Or you become insistent and persistent. Kala mo, I'm taking your game. I'm playing your game.
Well, in my mind, I'd like to think that ayaw mo, iduwag, ganun ako. But in reality, let me tell you the story of how I met my wife.
Wow! Yan. Gusto ko yan.
So, nasa bahay ako ng kaibigan ko, mga calling cards. Calling cards pa nung time na yan, di ba? May kinakalkal ako mga calling cards.
Old school calling cards.
Tapos, may nakita akong calling card na yung may pangalan, tapos Lasal, President of blah blah, Student Council, whatever. Sige, uy, sino to? Out of all the calling cards, hindi ko lang ba't yun ang nabunot ko. Sige, sino to? Sabi ng kaibigan ko, ay, huwag yan, best friend yan nung blah blah blah. Sabi niya, huwag yan, sungit yan. Sabi ko, ganun. Kinuha ko yung phone niya, landline Kinuha ko yung phone niya.
Walang picture yung calling card, name lang. Walang picture.
Walang picture, name lang. Name lang. Tapos, basta wala. Yung na-attract lang ako sa tunog ng pangalan niya. So, tinawagan ko. So, I go, her name's Pam. So, I go, hi, good evening. May I please speak with Pam? Sabi niya, sino to? So, I go, this is Ian. Sabi niya, Ian, so, ito pa naman, kasi artista na ako ng time na yan. I've been doing action movies and stuff, di ba? So, feeling ko, madadaan ko sa charm, parang, it's me, yung ganyan.
The action star charm,
na feeling, alam mo yan, you're so full of yourself. So, sabi ko, hi, this is Ian, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, Ian who? Sabi ko, ito na feeling ko, magbibigay ako ng punchline at matutuwa siya. Sabi ko, Ian Veneracion. Tapos sabi niya, di ba? Tapos sabi niya, alam mo sabi niya, okay, ano yon? Hindi nag-work yung magic ko. Oh, usually nag-work eh, di ba? So sabi ko, wala lang, I got your number from blah blah blah. Nag-explain pa ako. Sabi niya, okay, sabi niya, ano yun? I'm busy. So ganun ang sabi. Sabi ko, so I decided to parang make a joke. Sabi ko, really? You're busy. Okay, busy with what? Tapos sabi niya, nagsushooting ako. Blank, binagsakan ng telepono.
So you took it as a challenge. Na-challenge ka doon.
Well, I guess so. Kasi inanakan ko siya ng 3 eh.
Okay, lessons from Sam. Magawa ko nga din yan. Hindi, malay mo din. Maghahanap din ako ng mga cards dito. Magtatawag ako. Try na natin.
Kaya lang wala
dapat ako yung tinatawagan. Dapat ako.
Wala na. Knowing you, tingin ko magti-Tinder ka lang.
Bakit naman kasi kailangan mag-cards? Baka may Tinder na.
Yun na nga, wala nang calling cards eh.
Ano na lang, sandali. Dahil meron kang ultimate advice kay Bea. Ano naman ang ultimate? Yung sabi mo sa kanya, ang advice mo sa kanya is just to have a kid instead of marry. Di ba?
No,
You remember that?
But let me be clear. That's not my advice to everyone. That's not a general advice to everyone. Because for me, getting married, having a family was the best decision of my life. And I said that to her, parang based on how I know her, based on her personality, and on how I know her, na I know she would be a good mother. I know she would enjoy life would be so meaningful, pagpapalaki ka and stuff. And then at the same time, ayoko lang na ma-stress out siya o sumakit ulo niya o ubusin niya oras niya kakaselos or whatever it is. You know, the stuff that comes with relationships. So that's why I was trying to convince her na yun na parang it's okay if you want a kid, just have a kid, or you know, you don't have to endure other stuff. Pero kung yun nga, kung hindi ka naman to get one, you don't have to carry the whole thing. So yun. So yun, it's very specific advice to a friend, to a personal friend who I know her personality. Pero that's definitely not my advice to everyone, because some people are meant to like me. For me, the purpose of life, the meaning of life is raising children, and that's of all the roles that I play, that's the part. Being a father is the role I enjoy the most. Pero that's me. That's my personality. There are others naman na parang hindi sila pang parent. They're not parang wala. Hindi sila pang kids. They hate kids, for example. Why would I give the same advice to a person who hates kids and enjoys just dating? I wouldn't give the same advice. So yeah.
Okay, so generic lang before we go. Hindi pa naman tayo masyadong magkakilala, but feeling ko super friends na rin tayo in a way. At saka natatandaan ko pa yung mga kwento mo noon off-cam after ng interview natin. Doon kita mas nakilala. You remember that? So,
yes.
Bigyan mo na lang ako ng advice. What do you think kung paano ko ba makikita ang the one? Specifically for me, ha?
Okay.
Masyadong ano ba yan?
Hindi. Yun ang sinasabi ko, pinag-usapan namin yan sa isang interview ni Isa Calzado, na people have romanticized relationships so much in the past because of movies and books, and that other people feel incomplete just because they don't have a partner, which I think is a bunch of baloney, because you're a complete person. You don't need a partner to complete you. Kaya yung movie na Jerry Maguire ba yun, yung You Complete Me, nabibwisit ako doon kasi it's like it ruined the lives of so many kids.
Right.
Kasi that made them think that they're not complete, di ba? And yun nga, yung the one mo, hindi hinahanap yan. Hindi nga...
Dumarating.
Kung dumating. Pero in the meantime, just enjoy yourself. If you want someone, go for it. Huwag mong sabihin babae ka, matuto ka manligaw. Di ba? Di ba? Gusto mo empowerment, di ba? Oh.
Ay, hindi. Sisimulan ko sa Kilabotitos. Sa Kilabotitos.
So ito yung specific, homework. Itong homework mo, Ito-text mo mamaya yung generic text. Hey.
Busy yata.
Tsaka yung may pa-cute, Hey, you wanna Kilabotitos and chill? Diba? March 26. Sabihin mo, my room. Diba? Wabang! Alam na agad niya. Uy, may balak to. Ganun talaga. Diretso na.
Sige, I'll follow lahat ng details na pinag-usapan natin kanina. And that's, Kilabotitos will not only be a date for you and all the others who will watch your concert, but for me as well. And kung sino man sa kanilang apat! Apat yung pinamilian. Oy! Wow. Empowered woman! Empowered!
Paano yun kung dalawa sa kanila pwede?
Wala bang day 2 yung concert mo? Kasi Ian in Color, day 1 and 2
Hindi, pwede. May 11:30 a.m. So yung isa, unahin mo na yung date na isa, tapos pauwi mo agad. Tapos may second date ka pa, breakfast date ka pa. So,
sige. Breakfast date isa. Okay.
Go
anyway, alam mo, gusto ko itong ituloy siguro kahit mga 2 hours pa. But ayoko namang masyadong i-occupy ang oras mo dahil sa mga pa-love advice sa akin. Alam mo, next time, let's do another episode maybe live kapag wala nang masyadong problema. Medyo okay na ang lahat. We can do a live thing. And sigurado ko sobrang daming magre-request ng love advice maybe from you. Because you know what? That's actually what makes you really sexy. Lagi mo sinasabi that you are so nahihiya to show your abs. Taray, may abs. But let me tell you this naman. You don't need abs or six-pack or any muscle to make you sexy. It's your wisdom that makes you sexy. Nakakaloka talaga. Hindi, alam mo, I've interviewed you twice today, and yung last time natin, it's really what I noticed about you. It's your wit, it's your wisdom that makes you really sexy. You don't need to pack abs para maging ganun. Ayos ba?
Okay yan. Padala ko yung 2,000 mamaya. Ipapagrab ko na lang.
yung libre ticket ko, ano mo na lang, follow mo na lang. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Once again, please invite everyone.
Yes, thank you everyone for watching this. Yung mga nagtiyaga na makisali sa medyo walang kakwenta-kwenta naming conversation, but at the same time, meaningful para sa amin pareho.
Yes.
March 26, Kilabotitos with Tito Ogie Alcacid and myself. And it's a full show. Hindi to yung concert na bahay-bahay lang, Music museum, yung setup nito, full band, full stage, lights and the works. So you can get your tickets at ktx.ph, and you can also download kung meron kayong pay-per-view if you're not in the Philippines and meron kayong I1 TV TFC, pwede kayo manood din doon, and it's gonna be a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, thank you very much once again, Kilabotitos. It's a date, everyone, March 26. Ayan, papanoorin po ng lahat yan. Thank you very much, Ian.
Thank you
for watching, everyone. Thank you.